There was this tweet that said that MicroStrategy has been selling their Bitcoin. There are links to MicroStrategy's supposed address with links to the blockchain showing that they have been selling. And if this rumor is true, then Michael Saylor or MicroStrategy has been selling more than 1,500 Bitcoins. There are address links here. And to date, they would have sold, if this is true, 8,000 Bitcoins. So we're going to be talking about whether it's true, and I have been in contact with Michael Saylor, so I can, I think I've got it from the horse's mouth as to whether that's true or not. Also, we are getting a higher high. So just after 420 yesterday, we're getting a higher high, and it looks like it's actually quite sustainable. So you can see it's actually like we're getting a good pump. It looks like it's a sustainable pump. If you look at the data actually shows that this pump actually may be sustainable. So probably quite exciting. We're going to be talking about some altcoins. We're going to be talking about Justin Sun launching a competitor to UST, and we're going to talk about Do Kwon's reaction. Luna Foundation telling the bettors to beware because there's something coming up. So it's going to be a huge show. And should we start with get out of bed? Yes, let's start with get out of bed, bitch. And then I want to show you guys another video, which I found this video so fucking cool. Let's get out of bed first, though, and then we'll talk about it. Okay, it is the most boring bull market in history. It's the most boring bull market in history, but it is a bull market. It is a bull market. You know, this morning, well, hold on a second, I'm just going to sound levels right here. This morning, I was lecturing at Harvard. I was lecturing an alumni class at Harvard. We're talking about Bitcoin. And they asked me, they said to me, when do you think we're going to see a Bitcoin bull market? I said, when do you think we're going to see a Bitcoin bull market? And initially, what I thought was like, actually, I was going to answer something like, I can't wait, or I wish, or hopefully it's going to be soon. And I thought to myself, hold on a second. Like, we actually are in a bull market. You can't deny that we're in a bull market. So if you look at a long-term time horizon, you look at like a long time horizon, we're definitely in a bull market. And even if you look now, I mean, you could argue that from here in November, 10th of November, was when we started dropping. And you could say that for 70 days or so, let's see exactly how many days this is, from here to here, 74 days, you could say that we were in a bear market, right? So you could say that. But what you can't say, you can't deny, is that ever since then, we're actually in a bull market. So like, you watch the market's going up, the trend is going up. Kyle says that there's a higher high on the 4-hour chart. Let's quickly click on that 4-hour chart and just see what Kyle's talking. Okay, there is a higher high on that 4-hour chart too. So hopefully Bitcoin keeps its momentum. And then what we can say is we can say that we were part of the most boring bull market in history. So more boring than the stock market bull market. We were part of the most boring Bitcoin bull market in history. And people are getting bored. But the boredom is a good sign, because when people lose interest, that is when the market usually turns. And there's some indicators that actually show that the market is actually turning right under our nose. I'm going to show you those indicators. Before we do that, though, I watched this video. I had to share it with you guys. It was so fucking good. Don't know if you watched this. It was so good.
Dr. Pollen, I'm your 2 o'clock.
Oh, hey, Mandy. Have a seat. What can I do for you?
It's terrible. I can't even. I have literally lost my ability to even.
Whoa, let's calm down. What was it? Some sort of tragic loss? Death in the family? No one misgendered you, did they?
No, it's even worse. Elon Musk wants to buy our company.
All right, another one. All right, just tell me, what is it about Elon buying Twitter that actually bothers you? And remember, this is a safe space. There's no judgment here.
If he buys our free speech platform, people will be able to have free speech on our platform.
Well, that's just stupid. All right, let's get to the bottom of this. Let's go a little bit deeper. What exactly bothers you about somebody having free speech on our free speech platform?
If we don't have the unilateral power to ban ideas we don't like, we'd actually have to discuss and defend our ideas based on their own merit.
And what's the problem with that?
It's just everyone who disagrees with me is a Nazi. So it's imperative that I change their mind with force and violence.
Very interesting. Now, let's try something else. I'm going to hold up some shapes, and I want you to tell me exactly what you see.
Nazis, Nazis, Nazis. That one kind of looks like a lip. Nazis, Nazis, Adolf Hitler, Nazis. Oh, I know that one. It's the Hindu symbol for peace. Namaste. Nazis, Nazis, Donald Trump. No, wait, it's still Nazis.
Fascinating. Now, I'm going to ask you a question. I want you to answer honestly. Is Elon in the room with us right now?
Yes, I see him at work. I see him at Whole Foods. I see him when I get into my Tesla. He's everywhere.
All right, whatever.
The fucking twits at Twitter. I mean, that must be actually a true story at Twitter. The fucking twits at Twitter. All right, let's talk about the most boring bull market in history. But before we talk about the most boring bull market in history, smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be doing giveaways today for subscribers only. I've got some cool giveaways. I've got giveaways in a decentralized derivatives exchange, which is amazing. Really, really amazing. Launched by the same team that built the ByBit exchange. So unbelievable. Also got some other giveaways. We're also going to double someone's portfolio today. That's what we do every single day. Remember, if you want your portfolio doubled, then you need to open an account with our ByBit referral link. And every day we double someone's account. Should we 10x someone's account today? Because yesterday we did it. We got caught out pretty badly.
Let's do another one. Why not?
Because yesterday, did you see what happened yesterday? We 10x, we lost 10 grand. Well, we gave away 10 grand.
Yeah, it's giving away, not losing.
It's giving away. We're blessing someone, right? All right, well, also we'll 10x someone's portfolio today, but remember, only up to $10,000, but only if we get over 2,000 likes. So smash the like button. Let's do this. Let's be part of the most boring bull market in history, and it is the most boring bull market in history, even though the price is going up. So like you look at the price is going up, 42,636. The sentiment is boring. And when markets are boring, that's when they usually shake out all the weak hands and then they start running. And you can see that people are really getting bored. The sideways movement is getting bored. Our very own Miles Deutscher, genius kid. Most boring market he's seen in a long time, but he's only like 18. How old is Miles? What a long time.
I think he just turned 21.
He just turned 21. So it's the most boring bull market, most boring market that he's ever seen. He says, but it's great for yield farming. Everybody's getting absolutely bored. You can see it in the numbers. You can see it in the number of viewers, and it's not only us. It's everybody's views. So tired of the sideways market. Can't BTC just nuke 30,000 to blast up to 50,000. I don't care. I just want to I don't want this boring market anymore. Obviously, I'm trolling, but the truth is we're damn addicted to the adrenaline. But now we're not getting the adrenaline. That's the problem. There's no more adrenaline because the prices aren't going up. So unless you're trading the 1 minute chart, you're not getting any adrenaline. Root25 again says, can we please repeat October 2020 to May 21 or August 21 to November 21, just one more time, and we may actually even get one more bull run before. Remember I said to you guys yesterday that I think that if we do get bull runs, they're not going to be parabolic bull runs like the ones that we've seen before. You can see, I showed you guys some of these stats yesterday, but YouTube views are down. And it's across the board. It's everywhere. We used to have 20,000 live viewers. By the end of the show, we'll be lucky if we get 5,000. It's across the board. It's BitBoy. It's George. I watch George's content all the time. I love his content, but the content is so boring that he's talking about this ETF news that was probably 4 days old. There's just nothing happening on the market. No disrespect to George. I think George got an amazing channel, actually, one of my go-to channels. Exchange traded volume. Look at this. Exchange traded volume is down. It hasn't been this low for a long time. So another metric to show that we're down. And what we're seeing now is we're seeing people getting so bored that they're starting to write tweet threads. Like this tweet thread is the new thing because you're so bored. You've got so much time in the day because we're all so bored that we all need to be philosophical about how people should make money in this market. If only we didn't write, if we were making so much money, then we wouldn't need to be writing tweet threads. But this dude, he actually beats Miles. He beats Miles. This guy, he did a 110-part tweet thread. The guy says, the ultimate guide on how to make it in crypto, one of the best on secrets and strategies. Guy writes a 110-part tweet thread. Write a book. Writes 110 part. See, this is what's going on in crypto. People have lost their minds. They're bored. Route to Fire again, 8 things to do in crypto. Miles writing 25-part crypto threads. BitBoy's completely lost his mind. He thinks that XRP is going to hit $50 one day. He's talking about one day Bitcoin will hit $1 million. Ethereum will hit $100,000. XRP will hit $50,000. Come on. So people are bored. People are scared. The fear and greed index is down. People are bored. Everyone's bored. People are demotivated. Sheldon took a bit of a holiday. He's like, look, the charts aren't moving. But remember what I said to you. In this boredom is when the wealth or the smart people are accumulating. This is what this boredom is about. So Barry Silbert, he gets it because he's been here for a long time. I actually reached out to him this morning because I want to get him here on Crypto Banter. And I said to him, he tweeted this. He said, boring, sideways, low volume trading for months, been a long time, a good time to be loading up on Bitcoin. This is what always happens. So you get this boring, and then people just load up on Bitcoin. And once they load up on Bitcoin, that's when the market typically explodes. He's not the only one loading up on Bitcoin. You can see that, again, we're getting the whales, which is entities that hold more than 1,000 Bitcoin. They have been buying for a long time. So even though the price action has been sideways and boring, you see 007 says some coins are running. We're going to talk about those coins because those certain coins that are actually running are maybe the sign that we may be getting something happening pretty soon. Now, remember that we spoke about buying on tax day. Remember there was that whole tax day selling 18th of April. And there was a massive spike down in the market, and the market recovered again. Market went from like 42,000 to 41,000 back to under 38,000 and then shot back up. So I went and did some digging and I found the realized gains. Just so you understand, the realized gains in crypto. The realized means you've bought and you've sold, right? So the realized gains in crypto were $162 billion. Okay, $162 billion was realized in 2021. Now, in the US, that means $47 billion were realized in 2021. Remember, realized means you've bought and you've sold. And so, you take the tax rate. I don't know what the tax rate is. I think it's like 30%, isn't it? 30. Let's say between income tax and the other tax, the capital gains tax, which I think most people try to get into. Let's say that people had to pay 30% of $45 billion. Okay, but then let's say 50% of the people don't pay taxes because they just don't pay taxes because they think because they're in crypto they don't have to pay taxes. So you're talking about $15 to $20 billion got sold. And probably, I would say that there probably 1 or 2 billion got sold because everyone just realized, oh my God, I have to pay my taxes. And you can see that what's happening here is the smart money. The smart money is accumulating. We saw that. We saw the well addresses going up. We saw coins going off exchanges. Look, when was the last time that we had coins going off exchanges at this trajectory for this long? Okay, it hasn't happened. It's always been more coins on exchanges, little drops. But now coins on exchanges are actually dropping at the fastest time. And I saw this tweet by Alex Kruger. In this tweet, he says, think about it. In 2022, Bitcoin has faced the worst market conditions in 13 years of its history by a large margin, an aggressive Fed unwinding, monetary policy, and war in Europe, and it's only down 11% year to date. But this is not a real tweet because it's only down. You can open your juice. It's fine. Open the juice. Okay. Bitcoin's not. I mean, it is down 11% year to date, but don't look at year to date. Look at it on a much bigger time frame, and you'll actually see that Bitcoin is actually down by like 30% if you take when the inflation fears started to hit, and when war fears, inflation fears, we're down like 37%. So yes, I think that Bitcoin is recovering well, but I do think that Bitcoin took a much bigger smack than people were talking about. And the reason why I think that's happening is because, unfortunately, I think the market is actually wrong about Bitcoin, because the market is pricing Bitcoin like a tech stock. And for as long as the Fed's threatening to increase rates, tech stocks are going to be the ones that are hardest hit. So I think that because the market is pricing Bitcoin as a tech stock, the market is wrong. And if the market is wrong, that therein lies the opportunity. Because the market can be wrong for a short period of time, but the market can't be wrong for a long period of time. In a long period of time, the market will hit equilibrium. And if you look at the price of gold now, the price of gold is actually starting to increase. And Bitcoin is much more a digital gold than it is a growth stock. Charles says 499 days. You're so right, brother. You're so right. So the 30-day, the market's pricing Bitcoin wrong. But what we are seeing is we are seeing meme coins explode. So ApeCoin has done 55% in 2 days. This is Steppen, GNT. So the Steppen coin, and that's gone from 57 cents and it's now trading at $3. And you could argue that that's very much a retail coin or a meme coin. And what this dude's saying, he's saying, maybe the meme coins, the retail coins, pumping is the same is a sign that money is starting to flow into the market. And he's right. We've seen GMT, which is Steppen. We've seen Ape, which has gone up 55%. And then he compares it to Axie when Axie pumped. So I looked at when Axie started pumping. This is super interesting. So you look at when Axie started pumping. Axie started pumping around the 28th of June last year. And it went from $3.36 to $140. Okay? That happened on the 28th of June. And then I went to the Bitcoin chart. And I looked at the Bitcoin chart. And I went to see when did Bitcoin actually start pumping? And it actually was the 21st of July. So this could have been a sign where the altcoins and coins and different narratives actually started the real bull run on the market. And we could be seeing the same thing because we are seeing certain meme coins and small coins and other coins exploding. And if let's take a look at our portfolio today. ShopX up 17%, KeeperDAO up 18.6%. LooksRare is flying over $2. Jira Wallet up 13.8%. So the altcoins are moving, but really no fireworks because this is by far the most boring bull market in the history of bull markets ever in the history of the world. What else? Let's look at this video over here. Okay, now listen to this man.
And my last point to you do not sell your Bitcoin.
Okay, so he got up at the Bitcoin 22 stage and he said, you do not sell your Bitcoin. And then what happened was we got this tweet this morning. Now this is super controversial. This is a tweet by a guy called Coins and Token. Do I follow him? I don't think I follow him. Let me follow him. And he says, I just realized that MicroStrategy has been selling without telling no one. Michael Saylor, and he said he would never do so, but yesterday he sold more than 1,500 Bitcoin. And what he's done here is he's put this whole list of transactions on the blockchain. And then from their main address, he talks about the main address. This is the main address. This is indeed speculated to be the MicroStrategy main address. So the reason why people speculate that this is the MicroStrategy address is because you can see in Michael Saylor's last announcement, he says MicroStrategy is 129,218 Bitcoin after the last purchase. And if you look at this address 1 is of the biggest addresses in the world is the Binance cold wallet, then the Bitfinex cold wallet. Then there's a third address which has 123,000 Bitcoin in it. Okay, so has 123,000 Bitcoin in it. Now, is this Michael Saylor's address? People speculate that this is Michael Saylor's address, and then you can see number 4 is Binance reserves, and number 5, and it just gives you a whole lot of thing. Now, if you look at the address here, it ends off with FHQ. And if you look at the address that he's talking about, it ends off with FHQ. And you can see that he follows the address, the one that ends off with FHQ, and he shows how they've been selling, how this address has actually been selling. And this address indeed has been selling. So if you click on the address and you go and look at the address has actually been selling. Sold 1,500 Bitcoin over here, sold 3,000 Bitcoin over here. So he's right. This address has been selling, and this is rumored to be the MicroStrategy address, believe it or not. Okay, but this is not the MicroStrategy address. Simple as that. This is not the MicroStrategy address. And the reason why we know that is because if you look at when the first Bitcoin came in, the first Bitcoin came in on the 10th of February 2019. But if you look when MicroStrategy announced their first Bitcoin purchases, it was in August 2020. And if you look at the balance in this account, at August 2020, this account would have had to have 21,454 Bitcoin. 21,454 Bitcoin. And if you go to August 2020, which anyone can do, that's why we love the blockchain, and you click on, let's quickly go and check August 2020. Okay, August 2020. Here it is. This account had way more Bitcoin, had 56,000 Bitcoin. So then you may say to yourself, okay, well, is Michael Saylor, maybe did he not disclose the full purchase? Impossible. I mean, this is a listed company in the United States. You can't buy so much shit, not disclose it to your shareholders. You'd go straight to jail. So another garbage statement. But just to put this off, to get this off the radar, what we did was we contacted Michael. We speak to his PA, his name is Bonnie, and he says our strategy is to acquire and hold Bitcoin, and all of the Bitcoin activities disclosed in our 8K, 10Q, and 10K SEC filings. I'd advise you to review the actual filing and not pay attention to the fucking Twitter trolls. He's damn right. So bullshit, trying to create FUD, garbage, done its rounds around Twitter. It's all FUD, it's all garbage. Don't believe it, it's nonsense. Don't do it, don't believe it. Bullshit. Okay, but who is selling? We don't really care who's selling. We don't really care who's selling because ultimately, if you look at how much they're selling, just look at how much they're selling. Look, they're selling 1,500, but this account has 123,000 Bitcoin. Okay, so the guy sold 4,500 Bitcoin. Maybe he wanted to buy a car, a house, a yacht. Maybe he's just trading the 4-hour chart like Kyle. Maybe it's Kyle.
That would be nice.
Maybe it's Kyle. Maybe it's Fred. Yeah, who cares? Bottom line is, it's bullshit. It's FUD. Don't believe the FUD. It's garbage, garbage, garbage. Bullshit, garbage, bullshit, 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 garbage. Let's go on. Let's look at this tweet over here. 1,500 Bitcoin house, big house. Got this tweet today from Terra UST. They're saying things are going to get spicy real soon. They're saying, bet us, beware. I wonder what the hell they're actually teasing here. I don't think it's another purchase because they don't really have, I mean, they only have $500 million in the account. So like, it's not another purchase. They're not teasing another purchase. That I can tell you for sure. So what the hell's going on here? What is it that is going on? Remy says, well, what is it? What gives? Could it be the launch of Curve 4 Pool, which is that pool that Do Kwon coordinated to buy? Could be. Could it be that they're actually going to implement it? We're going to implement the automatic Bitcoin buy that is going to happen every time UST, the seniorage. That could happen. That could be it. I mean, what could it be? In the interim, what we are seeing is that everyone's now starting to notice how big the growth is on UST and on algorithmic stablecoins. Now, what's key to note here is that for the first time, we're seeing a decline in USDC. So you can't really see it very clearly on this map, but USDC is now declining for the first time in a long time. So imagine the USDC stablecoin is now declining for the first time in a long time. And I think that it's declining because of the growth of UST. UST is growing on average by 0.5% per day. Now that's crazy. That can't really continue. But if that happened, let's just say that if that happened, let's just say it happened. This guy did a model. And I think the numbers here were absolutely insane. And I think, what was the price here? Someone did do a model, and it spoke about the price that it would go to. Anyway, at the same time, what we're now getting is we're starting to get a lot of Me Too's, competitors, Me Too's in the space. And they're all adopting the same model. So they're all taking a leaf out of Terra's book. And they're like, what we saw first is we saw USN, which is this new protocol, which is launching on Near protocol. And they announced also that they're going to be doing 20% on Near protocol. And now we also see that is actually on the testnet. So on the testnet, USN is actually working. That was announced yesterday. So USN actually working. So they now trying to create another Me Too, also offering 20%. Then you've got Justin Sun. How does he call himself now? It's like he calls himself like you can't just say Justin Sun. You got to say like His Royal Highness.
Excellency.
His Excellency. So His Excellency Justin Sun also launching a stable coin, open letter on the issuance of USDD, a decentralized algorithmic stable coin on Tron. He's also backing it, but guess what? He's backing it also with $10 billion. Okay, so Justin Sun, now Tron, now in the algorithmic stablecoin. I bet you he'll do more yield than the other guys. He'll come in much higher. There we go. We'll post an interest rate of 30%. So you see now he's talking about an interest rate on 30%. You see, 30%. Someone's asking a very interesting question. Why aren't alts running today? I asked the same question. This is a Bitcoin run. You can see it's a Bitcoin run because the dominance is running. And I think what's going to happen is that let the market get 1 or 2 more days of confidence that this is a real run. Let's cross 43,000 and then bang, going to cross 43,000 and Bob's your uncle. Then we got ourselves a bull market. We got ourselves a game. All right, what else? What else? I mean, Do Kwon responded and he said, Tron DAO is launching an algorithmic stablecoin with a mint and burn mechanics called USDD. Decentralized economies deserve decentralized money. Every blockchain will run on a decentralized stablecoin. Congratulations at Justin Sun. That's what he said. I bet you he's not thinking that. I bet you he's thinking, Justin. I could have been much worse, but then this video would have been barred on YouTube again, and like yesterday's video. He said this should be obvious, but the more car makers go electric, Tesla wins. Similarly, the more blockchains issue their own sovereign stablecoins, UST wins. The true moon will be found in helping as many communities to become self-sovereign as possible. Spoken like a true and real politician. True and real politician. I think the bull run is coming. Don't know if you guys saw this. Coinbase. They launched their, I'm not going to play this with sound, but they launched their NFT. Oh, mustn't play it with sound because you do, and then YouTube decide to strike you. So they launched their NFT exchange. They've got 4 million people on the wait list to actually try this. People say it's the biggest non-event in history. I actually think the user interface is quite cool. It really looks like a TikTok or an Instagram. And I think it is. It's a big deal. On a real news day, I probably wouldn't talk about it because it's just like it would have been too much of a boring story. That's what I think. LooksRare. So if you're going to go and sell NFTs, you may want to sell them on LooksRare because you can get 250,000 looks per day will be distributed on eligible listings. So you may want to be looking at LooksRare.
That's chart of the day as well.
Oh, Carl says that's also chart of the day. Yeah, I mean, what else is there? There's Sam Bankman-Fried talking to the CEO of Goldman Sachs. As there are rumors that they're going to go public. Coinbase buying BTC Turk for $3.2 billion. So the market is heating up. People are buying shit in the market. That's boring. His Excellency. Yeah, I mean, I think that's pretty much what's going on in the market. Oh, liquid staking launches today on Fantom. I think it's already launched. Yeah, it's launching on Fantom. It's going to be amazing. Remember, that means you can stake your Fantom and then you get like a liquid staking Fantom back, and then you can use that in DeFi transactions. So you're actually like using your money that you got staked. That's amazing. It's launching on Stader protocol. I think this is real. This is like really cool. This is really, really, really cool. I'm sure Miles will cover this at some point. Let's see what Hustle's covering. Hustle, what are you covering, bro?
Today, we're actually going to dive into some big 420 news because we had an interview yesterday. So we didn't dive into much news in the market. There was some big 420 developments out there. It was a kind of a big day in the crypto gaming space for a few projects. And then we're going to talk about what I think is truly the first AAA crypto game, which is now playable for certain people in the access pass stages for big time. So we'll talk about the gameplay and why I think this game could truly bring on Web 2 gamers, because it's actually a fun game. So we'll talk all about it. Is the crypto gaming market as boring as fuck as the normal market? Yeah. With this Bitcoin bounce, nothing's really even happening. Just looking at my watch list, even nothing's really happening in the crypto gaming markets yet. As you showed, the Bitcoin dominance is rising. So it kind of makes sense, I guess, why nothing's happening. But once the money starts trickling down, if the momentum continues upward, I definitely see that money going into gaming.
So I think it becomes a game of who can last the longest in the most boring market. The longer you can last in the boring market, the better.
I mean, they want to weed out the people who, think it's too boring, that we're trying to make money tomorrow. That's not how this market works. Me and you know that. So definitely just waiting for that to happen. And then obviously, I talk about it a lot, but the institutional adoption that's bound to happen. Facebook's not going to be the only one that comes out with a massive metaverse announcement, their full-blown plan to shift towards the metaverse. Once we see Microsoft, Apple, Amazon, we're going to see full-blown bull markets kick off in the gaming sector just from those announcements.
All righty, brother. We will see you later today.
Sounds good, Ryan. Thank you.
Until then, don't die of boredom, bro.
I'll try not to.
All right, I promised you guys giveaways, right? I did promise giveaways, didn't I?
Yes.
How many likes have we got, Carl?
Second. Just refresh. There's Ori's Apex.
Okay, so we've got a whole lot of giveaways for you guys. First of all, there's a protocol called Apex protocol. This is it. You see, this is Apex. What is Apex? Apex is a decentralized crypto derivatives exchange. So that is Apex. It's having its launch on ByBit between the 27th, on the 27th of April. So that's when it's having its launch on ByBit. You have to be a ByBit customer if you want to participate in the IDO. I think this one will be very good. And I'll tell you why I think it's going to be very good. Full disclosure, we are investors. We were one of the early investors, and I think we're getting it at a very similar price to what people are getting it at the IDO. So I'm not telling you to buy it after IDO. I'm telling you we bought it probably around the IDO price. The reason why I think it's so good is the team that is behind this is the actual ByBit team. And you know that the ByBit team have been able to deliver. They've built like one of the biggest exchange in the world. And now they are building Apex. Now, let us have a look here. Let's have a look here. The decentralized and non-custodial derivatives protocol that can facilitate the creation of perpetual swaps for any token pair. And it runs on Arbitrum, which is the sidechain on Ethereum. So this is huge. We are giving away 5 times $100 prizes. 5 times. So let's give them away. Carl, let's give them away. Come, let's go. Let's go. Find me comments. Let's give it away. Wait, how many likes do we have? We've got to get likes to this shit.
We have
Psycho Pump, $100. Okay, we got Kevin Van der Wielen, $100. It's going to be worth a lot of money. I've got so many giveaways to give away. Let's get momentum here. Momentum, people. Momentum.
What about Twitch?
Please pick me. Andrew John Rickard Jr. wins $100. $100. Berent Arnold, $100. Now I want to go to the comments. I want to go to the yesterday's comments. But before that, what I need to do is let's give away the ByBit stuff. So remember how this works is very simple. There is a ByBit link in there's a ByBit referral link in the description. Sign up. Deposit money into ByBit. ByBit's an amazing exchange. It's got a whole lot of altcoins. The interface is actually unbelievable. Let me show you, because I've got money on ByBit. I bought 10 Bitcoin. I left them on ByBit. That's how much I trust this exchange. I'll show you. You don't believe me. I know you don't believe me, so I'll show you. Hold on. Got to give it a Google Authenticator here for you. Great exchange. Great interface. Lots of altcoins. Verification code. Do I even have the Authenticator code? I might have it. Hold on a second. Bear with me. Let's see if that works. It doesn't work. Damn that. Hold on. Let's try and find it for you guys so I can show you how amazing this interface is. Because it is, I think, the best interface out there. It is one of the best exchanges out there. I don't have, let's see. Do I have it? Let's try one more time. Okay, hold on a second. Come on. I'm in. Okay, I'm in. I know. Okay, I'm in. Here we go. So you can see that. Do I have money in this account? Oh, well, I'm a VIP apparently. I have. You see, I got 10 Bitcoin in this account. I forgot 11 Bitcoin. So I bought 10 Bitcoin in this account. This is their the interface. So this is what the interface looks like. The interface is actually unbelievable. So you got spot and you got derivatives. You can trade a whole lot of altcoins. I've got a whole lot of different altcoins over here. So you go to ByBit, you deposit money into ByBit. Every day we select 5 winners. 4 of the 5 winners, we double their portfolio. And the last winner, we 10x the portfolio. So let's go like that. The red one is the 10x. Remember, only up to $10,000. I'm not paying any more than $10,000. And up to $1,000 in the doubles. So let's see what people win. Yesterday we got caught $10,000. Let's see what we got today. This is my favorite part of the show, I must be honest. All right, let's go. Let's unhide the column and see how much money these people have got in their accounts. Maybe we're going to get another one like yesterday. Maybe. Oh. Today is a big day.
10x.
Today is huge. So one guy wins $500. So he wins 1,000 because we double it.
Nice.
Then the other guy wins $1,000. We double that, $2,000. Then this guy wins, $3,700. So he's got $7,500. This guy's got $1,405. He gets another $1,405. And this guy gets 10 times $345. $3,450. Imagine this guy would have won the 10. He would have got another $10,000. Man, oh man. Another, how much did we give away today? So today we're going to give away 6620. Another $10,000. We're giving the community another $10,000 today.
You have to withdraw from that ByBit account.
Then you have to just put money in the ByBit account.
Yeah, you're gonna withdraw from your 10 Bitcoin.
Yeah, damn that. I've been accumulating these Bitcoin over a long period of time, Carl. This is my accumulation account. See, I accumulate here nicely. Every time the market goes down, I just buy more and I buy more and I buy more. See, now I've got 10.14 Bitcoin. It's a lot of money, bro. It's $500,000. You laugh. So it's a lot of money. So if I get one more Bitcoin, it'll be wife-changing money. That's it. So I need to get one more Bitcoin, then I can change my wife. All right, people. Love you madly. See you guys again tomorrow. Until then, try your best not to die of boredom. Have fun. Trade well.